Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bloodworth, and as you can see by the graphics, I'm taking a long leap back to the year 2000 and the game of Sea Dogs. Sea Dogs is a single-player RPG. It was developed by Akella and produced or distributed by Bethesda. And the reason why I'm going back to this game is I recently got a comment on another channel where I was leaving a comment about this game. And just recently, someone had commented on my comment and asked if I had known of any other pirate-themed games out there very similar to this. So I told them I'd get back to them. I checked my catalog. And then I realized that I haven't done a video for this game just yet, and so wanted to do that first, and then I'll go into some of the other pirate-themed games that I've had. Now, this is like my third or fourth time trying to run this video, because anytime I switch back and forth, I think between XSplit and the game itself, it kind of glitches the game. So I'm going to switch, open up the game, and then show you where I kind of left off because I did a little bit of the beginning portion of it. And I just want to show you a very brief look at hopefully some ship-to-ship combat. And then we'll close out from the game and then come back to this view here. So without further ado, I'm going to show you a real quick look at Sea Dogs. Remember, it's a almost 21-year-old game, and its graphics still remarkably hold up, fairly well considering how old it is. So that tells you how forward it was back in 2000. So, like I said, without further ado, I'm going to switch over and start showing you a little bit about this game. Sorry about that volume. That volume should correct itself. So now, I'll know when I hit this F1 screen if I'm good. Alright, I'm good to go. It's not going to glitch. So I already did a few things. I already picked up my first officer, who is a gunner, and I have assigned my skill points. So you can see I have an additional skill point in sailing, in gun laying, reloading, and coordination and defense. So I had put 5 points in, and then he gave me several points as well. So I already have my letter of marque for the British, and so I'm currently at war with Spain. And I changed the configuration, so W, S, D and A are your movements, although you can still move side to side with the mouse. Action bar is the space bar. So the W raises your sails. And if you look at the top right-hand corner, you'll see that that mini map. And the plus and minus on the number pad will increase and decrease your view. I like to keep it where I can see what direction my cannon are facing in. And the wind direction is the blue. Now when you hit the enter, it brings up your selection down at the bottom. And then you just use your arrow keys to select. I can land, I can sail to a particular ship on the thing, or I can go to my sea map. So I'm going to go to my sea map, and I'm going to start heading up in this direction. I'm looking for a real quick engagement that I can do. So here's an island, an English island. Let's continue.
We got company, Captain.
I see 3 pennants, but they're English, so I'm going to ignore them.
We got company, Captain.
2 pennants. Look like there's a merchant and a warship. I'm gonna ignore. I'm looking for just one easy target. All right, so I picked up a little heavy weather here. I don't exactly know where the this will do damage to my my sails, unless I can avoid it. I'll see if it lets me come out of this. So again, 21-year-old game, and the graphics are, fairly good in comparison. I'm still trapped in this storm. There we go. All right. Oh.
We've got company, Captain.
It looks like a warship. I can ignore it. I'm not at war with them. No, I can't pay my crew yet. Let's hopefully my crew doesn't mutiny.
Goodbye,
One ship pirate. Good. We're going to engage. So, I'm going to move in on this pirate. Now, if I recall, there's a way to kind of sucker them in to engaging the right way. I don't want to end up where he's going to get the advantage here. I want to come this way, off to his right, and then cut over so that I'm traveling with the wind to my back. If he cut the other way, I'd be a little bit tighter. I also want to stay. I'm hoping he gets his first shot off. Yep.
Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain.
See, now while you're attacking, you actually have to wait for your ship to settle in to actually get that next shot off.
Gun still loading, Captain. Starboard gun ready, Captain.
See, I got a better angle on him than he has on me.
Strike them down. Aye, aye. Make sail. Aye, aye. Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain.
Come on.
Gun still loading, Captain. Port guns ready, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading. Starboard gun ready.
As you can see, there's quite a bit of tactics to do here.
Strike them down. Aye, aye.
So this is going to allow me to make a tighter turn.
Gun still loading, Captain. Make sail. Aye, aye. Port guns ready, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading, Captain. Gun still loading, ready, Captain.
Boom. There we go.
Strike them down. Aye, aye.
Hit him right in the stern. So that's a fairly vulnerable spot. Like I said, a lot of, negotiating the wind and your angles, and
Make sail. Aye, aye.
you can actually see a ship below. Now when I pick up this box here, you're going to see I pick up whatever cargo he had left behind. Wow, one sailcloth. Alright, so I'm going to stop it there, because now you've seen what I was looking to show you. Excuse me. So once again, you can see that it's a it's an older game. There's still some tactics to it, and there's there's fun to be had with some of these older games. And there are two other games beyond this one. There was basically what Sea Dogs 2 is, which came out in, I believe, 2012. I actually have it. I'll do a follow-up video and show you that game as well. And then there's the massively multiplayer version of Sea Dogs, which is called Sea Dogs Land of Their Own, or something like that. And I'll do a video of that as well. This was on Steam, $11. almost $12 on Steam. The second one, a little bit more modern one, was actually like $9, so it was a little bit cheaper. And then the third one, I don't recall. It's been in my catalog for quite some time now. If you can get the CD-ROM, I recommend getting the CD-ROM because there are some mods for this game. And to be honest with you, I think the CD-ROM was more stable than this one is, as odd as that might sound. But the mods had corrected a lot of the bugs that are in the system, and it doesn't appear that that the Steam version did that. So and then there's a modding community out there as well as walkthroughs. I came across a 90-page walkthrough by someone who I knew back in the back around 2000 when we were all playing this game and had a thriving internet community on forums at the time, which was another thing that this game really got me involved in was forums and attaching what's going on a forum with what's going on in the game. Even a single player game like this, it was generating a lot of metagaming and role playing associated with it. So once again, I want to keep this short. So give the game a look if if you're inclined, if you're looking for something like this. And it's certainly something nice to have, as a game to just play for a very short period of time and then, go back and do something else. It's a good 15-minute, time killer if you have that available to you. It's a convention, a virtual convention weekend, so going to be doing a lot of game playing. So I will give you updates about how the con is going throughout this weekend, and then I'll be back to my regular D&D BECME schedule next week, as well as some other games that I'm also playing online. So you'll have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you on the gaming screen sometime soon. Remember to be safe out there, continue doing your social distancing, and do as much online game playing as you can, because this is this is a time that that's the silver lining behind this time. So be safe. Look forward to seeing you. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have any comments or any games that you want me to take a look at, please leave comments in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And once again, fair winds out there. Happy sailing if you choose to take a look at this game. Have a good day.